Assalamualaikum. Today, me Fakrul Ashfan bin Nusaini and my fellow friends Nur Faiz, Ashamuddin and Aizat Ramli will conduct a negotiation on which country we should choose to undergo the internship by our company Go Global. I will explain first what I've shown here. For the first table, this table shown rank of the city that we will choose at the end of our negotiation. At the middle one, it indicate the ranking of the city noted by the team member, which is number one, which has the highest rank that the member want to choose and undergo the internship. And the last table shown the marking scheme. For the marking scheme, if one of the group member choose the most selected city, he will given 8 marks, and otherwise the person will get 1 marks only. At the end of the negotiation, the team member who has the highest mark will be considered as the winner of this negotiation. Okay, we will proceed for the first city. For me, I noted Melbourne as the first rank because Melbourne City, if we convert for the money currency, the company has give us 2,000 as a monthly income. For if we convert into the Australian dollar, we get $633 Australia. And as we know, living in Melbourne is has a low expenses, and then we will get more money if we use it wisely. Otherwise, in 2019, Melbourne has been ranked as the top 10 city to live in the world.
Fakrul, I agree with you on that point. Melbourne is actually a melting pot of culture and nationalities. As we know, there is a multicultural cities which have many international students. So if we go there for the internship, we can have a many friend from other country too. So from this, Melbourne also have a many festival that we can enjoy a variety of cultural areas. So we just go for one country, but we can get many friends from other country too. So what about you, Isaac, as you select the Melbourne as a rank one?
I think I agree with Faiz and Fakrul decision because internship at Melbourne offer highly structured training in the workplace, benefiting both young professional and host organization. Other than that, Australian internship programs offer innovative work experience, focus on offering intern hands-on training through real work experience. How about you, Ashamuddin? Because I look in the table, you choose Melbourne number two.
Actually, I agree with all of your point, all of your three, because I also put Melbourne in height rank, which is number two, even though it's not number one, but it's okay. It's number two. My reason is because the country is an English-speaking country, and I know that Melbourne have a very kind person. So because of that, I can communicate with them well, and I also can work well in my internship. So that's all. Uh, we will proceed to the second city, which is Tokyo. Tokyo, most of us choose ranking number four. So I want to ask Aizat, why is that?
Oh, I think this is Tokyo because this is the country is very clean and because many this is very clean and many pupils are very nice to treat people from other countries. Next, Tokyo
Uh,
also have highest living expensive because Tokyo is a big city in Japan. Well, how about you, Faiz?
Uh, I agree with you. Say that Tokyo is a clean city because Tokyo is a perfect civilization and in mastering in environment. So about environment is very in good level. So internship or study in Tokyo is a we get a good nature and relax. So maybe we can't got stress easily. We can enjoy the view from the city. So I think it's okay. But maybe I rank it for number four because maybe a bit little high in the cost lah.
Yes,
So
that's, that's my point.
uh how about you, Fakrul, as you
Uh,
put the Tokyo rank 7?
for me, I rank Tokyo as 7. For me, because the language used is not easy for me to use in daily life. Because we only work for only 3 months, and I think to learn Japanese in within 3 months or backward, I think we need more time to adapt with that language. And next, we will move forward to the third country, which is Taiwan. Ashamuddin, you choose or you rank Taiwan as the least favorite country that we want to go to internship. Why is it at the last favorite?
I'm pretty sure that everyone is totally agree with our ranking, which is the least to be in internship, right?
Yep.
So I will tell the reason why Taiwan is the least place to me or my friends to internship in there. So as a Muslim, we must we must take a good care of what we eat, and so
Yes,
in Taiwan, there is shortage of halal certificate restaurant in there. So with the condition at there, we don't know where to choose the restaurant and where the place we want to eat. So other than that, Taiwan is known as the hot weather place. So if you think carefully, it's quite difficult for us to work in a hot temperature weather. So we will not focus 100% in our works, and that will be ruined, and we will not work as hard as we can.
Yeah,
So that's the real point.
for the Taiwan, it is hard to find the food, right? So food is
yes,
our essential. So we Muslim, we need to take halal food. Yeah.
yes.
So we
Yes.
proceed with London. So for the London, for me, Faiz, I take as a second rank, because study at London is easy to communicate because London is uh mother country of English language, which is English language we use today. It's a wide spoken language in the world. So at there, uh, we can see for student, we can see the many iconic structure, and the very important is a cost living at there.
Yes,
As from my research, at London, we have a low average of cost living, and the higher average of payment for the internship. So, but for our situation, the company already give a RM 2,000 ringgit. So, uh, when we calculate based on the cost living at the London, it is enough for us. So we proceed with the other members. Aizat, you want to talk about London?
okay. Next, London. I choose for number two because at London there are many there are many uh, okay, for the transportation at London. I think the UK has comprehensive public transport network that makes it easy to visit destination across the country, as well as providing an efficient efficiency way to get around the city or town in student internship leave. Next, for the food and drink, this is very important to internship student. Food and drink from all part. of the world is widely available in the UK. This is there are in the supermarket store food from many different countries, and there are also shops which cater specifically for certain cuisines. For example, Malay, Chinese, and Indian. Okay, next we proceed to Fakrul.
Okay, good idea for Dubai, yeah, Aizat. For me, I will proceed to the Seoul
No,
Seoul
no,
City.
Fakrul, Fakrul.
Actually,
I think
I
Fakrul, I
think
think we at London now, not in Dubai.
Oh, London.
oh
Yes.
Okay, London. I will. Sorry for the interrupt. For London, London is one of the most multicultural city in the planet, and other than we doing work every day. After the working hours, we will have more time, or we will spend the time. We can go through and learn the other cultural in London. Yeah, that's my point.
even though I ranking the London number three, but I quite agree about your point because there are many places to visit at London.
yeah.
In your free time, you can take a cab or ride a bicycle to explore the great city, and you can name it: Manchester United, Bickham Place, Tower of London, British Museum. They are all over the place. We can visit them.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
So
just a great experience lah.
yeah, yeah. Next, we proceed to Dubai. As you all can see, myself rate Dubai as number one because the country is a very good place to internship for me. Even though the living cost is very high, I think people get misunderstood about Dubai because they think Dubai only for rich people. Actually, Dubai has two parts, which is New Dubai and Old Dubai. So, if you think you want to be rich, or you rich already, you can be at New Dubai, or you also can live normally at Old Dubai, which is same about the country. So the reason why I think the internship is good at Dubai because you will get the real work done at there. Because there at Dubai there are many professionals, and we can learn and refer to them if we want to work properly, and we can also work hard to motivate ourselves if we refer to them. So, any of you want to add some point to Dubai?
Yeah, I really agree about your point, which is at Dubai, it's actually help the internship students to surround matured and being as learn new culture, different society with a high number of people from the international worker, because at the Dubai many company give opportunity for internship actually. So from that from that we can take the chance and grab the chance, because they have a very good and professional worker actually in a design, which is they create a lot of super creative design model that we can look now at their country. So we proceed with the Seoul.
I, no, no.
Or Isaac
I,
one to yeah.
oh yes. I think I agree with Faiz because the student must plan their stay in Dubai City carefully as the cost of living in UAE is quite high.
Yeah.
Living costs vary depending upon different factors such as food, intermittent, transportation, and other miscellaneous expenses. Okay, next we go through for the Seoul City.
Okay, for the Korean city, which is Seoul, Korean people are known as for their intelligence and work ethic. As we know, we usually saw in the dramas or whatever. They work so hard, and then no wonder the country has one of the highest average annual work hours. Uh, Based on that statistic, I can assure you that will lead us to fatigue, and we will not have a healthy lifestyle. Otherwise, we will go. Otherwise, if we work more than hour that we expend in the day, so we will not having a life that we enjoy, right? So then, other than that, I rank Seoul as the middle one, which is fifth rank, because as we know, Seoul is quite advanced city, so no wonder it's a good city to live in too. Any of you any have any idea about this? If
For
no, we will. Oh,
for me
yeah,
uh for me as a student, I just want a chance to have a four distinct season at the Seoul, which is a spring, summer, autumn, and snow. So basically, uh, we need to we need to uh, manage our cost if we study or intern at the Seoul, because the Seoul have a high cost living also. Maybe
yeah, yeah,
so I so if instead of have four distant season, I think uh better go for the uh chance about our internship lah. So I rank the Seoul at the at the number five, because maybe I want have a just four distinct season.
yep,
Proceed for the Berlin. For the Berlin, I think I put as number six, because from my research, in the Berlin, they give the internship student minimum wage. No matter how long the period that we do the internship. So maybe it's not good for us lah, because we not study in our country. So basically, we need we already get a 2,000 ringgit, but maybe the research info give a negative impact to us.
yeah, yeah,
I think I agree with Faiz. We put the Berlin City in number six in ranking because compared to some others European countries, German is not expensive, but for the healthy insurance, it's not covered at home. You will have to take out an insurance policy here. That's all. I think.
I agree with your both of your point. Actually, the main reason I put Berlin number five is because uh, if I want to take internship in there, I need to study in German. My reason is same as Seoul, as I put number six because I need to study Korea language. So it's I think it's quite hard for me, and uh, it will take a lot of time to learn a new language. So that's why I put both of the city in the lower rank.
Uh,
So
if it's easy if you're a BTS fans.
yeah,
yeah,
I
but
think
I'm not.
so.
Sorry. So I think we move on to the next city, which is Ottawa, that's located at Canada.
uh,
I'm pretty sure that you all never heard about this
yeah.
city because
Ottawa.
this city is not
uh,
famous.
yeah,
So what
yeah,
but I
do you
think
think?
Ottawa is a quite dangerous country. Is that?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Because based on my research, Ottawa has a high crime rates, and some of their neighborhood has guns, and they like to like what to say like to attack people if they don't They don't like that people. You
Wah, this
understand
so
that?
dangerous for us. It's so dangerous for us.
Yeah, it's so dangerous. So if we make make a problem there or make a mistake, we can get into in trouble. So very very dangerous at Ottawa. So do you agree with me, Ashfan? Because I look you put number three, rank number three.
Yeah, for me, I little bit not. I disagree with your statement there. Because firstly, I rank for the Ottawa for the third rank because we know we will use English as our daily as our language in daily life, so it's easy for us to use in English, right? And other than that, after I researched some point about the Ottawa. I got that Ottawa has is economically stable. So with those expenses, we use by weeks or by month. We manage wisely of our money, which is we provided to us as much as 2,000 ringgit each and free hostel room. So I think living in Ottawa is not good choice for us. It's not really bad choice for us. I'm sorry about that.
For
So
me,
But
for me
yeah.
that's not important, Ashfan, because
Oh.
yeah,
I think it's safety first.
yeah,
Oh.
safety
If you
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
have a good
I
economic
agree
but
with
you
you as
die,
well.
it's not good.
For
So
me,
Yeah,
so we go we three of us go to the other. You go lonely to Ottawa.
I think
yeah,
Have been undergo some research about this. About your point there
uh,
about the people who like gum, who like to attack people. I think that's the old Ottawa that we know. The new
Yeah,
Ottawa that we know have a very good society. We live in very positive society, not a bad one. And the place that we live in will have some good guide or some good and positive environment. And
yeah,
so
maybe.
that's how I look into Ottawa, not that's how you guys look on Ottawa. I'm sorry
Oh,
about that.
All right, all right.
it's a
I
good
Okay.
think
point.
you
It's a
already
good
live
point.
there. That's why you
Yeah.
know.
okay.
It's
Ah,
good. It's good point.
It's a good point.
So we have a conclude all the our selection, our individual selection for. So we need
okay.
to discuss for the group selection now. So
So for the first city that we want to undergo the internship is Melbourne, right?
Melbourne.
All right, Melbourne.
Yes,
That's
Melbourne.
totally
This one.
we can
Melbourne.
see clearly
Yes.
because that's the ranking one.
For the
Majority
second
of
one,
us.
which is second one,
London.
London, right? All right, London is second
London.
rank. The third city
Third
we must
The
city.
conclude one.
Dubai.
city chose
I think it's
Uh,
Dubai
Dubai,
Dubai.
right?
because
Yes,
uh,
we
Dubai.
number three.
wait. You agree, Isaac, with Dubai? Oh, you
Yes, I
already,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Oh, mm, yeah,
Yes.
Dubai.
Okay, the fourth one we
Fourth
will
one, maybe the
The fourth
Tokyo.
one we
Tokyo.
chose
Maybe the
Tokyo.
Tokyo,
Tokyo.
right? Yeah, I can accept that Tokyo. For the fifth,
For the
I think
fifth,
Seoul, right?
Berlin.
Seoul.
Seoul.
Seoul. Seoul. Seoul.
Seoul.
Seoul, right?
Seoul or
Yeah,
Seoul
Seoul,
or Berlin. Seoul. All
Seoul.
right.
Then Berlin.
Berlin one.
Yes.
Yes, Berlin.
Yeah.
Yes, Berlin.
For Ottawa, I'm really sad with your statement, guys. It's okay. Seven.
It's
Seven.
okay. You have a
And
good
last,
We
point. You
Ottawa.
accept
have
the
a good
fact.
point.
yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
So the
Eight.
last you for Taiwan.
For the first city
All right.
that we'll choose is Melbourne, right? And the second
Yeah.
one is London. Okay, that's a good
London.
city that we will live in later. Okay, for the marking scheme, for the mark, how we will give mark for the team members?
So who have a higher accuracy with the selection minus the ranking, individual ranking. So you get a zero, we'll get a eight mark.
Okay,
So
Melbourne, Aizat,
Ashamuddin will get a seven.
seven.
Yeah.
For the
Okay,
rest,
I'm
we will
okay
get
with
eight
that.
mark.
For the rest, we
Eight.
get a
Right.
eight mark. Yeah.
Eight
All right.
mark.
For
Well
Tokyo,
done, guys. Well done.
Tokyo is
So
ranked as
Tokyo.
on fourth country. So Aizat, Ashamuddin, and Faiz
Tiga.
will get 8 mark each. Hey, good job, guys.
Eight.
Yes.
because
Fakrul will
Five.
get a
they
5 mark.
uh 5 mark, right?
Yeah, 5 mark.
Yes.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, Taiwan. Taiwan is ranked as the lowest one, the least favorite. So all of you are, rank the
Yeah,
Taiwan
the good.
8.
all get
So
all
one.
get it.
Yeah, all agree.
All agree.
All
Yes.
right. London. London ranked as a number two. Only Ashamuddin got seven.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ashamuddin
The
got
I
rest
understand
seven.
will
that.
will get eight. Okay.
Better than five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Dubai. Dubai ranked as the third country.
Third
Yeah, that's
country.
great.
Dubai third country. Aizat and Faiz will get eight.
It,
Wow. There's a full
I
competition
will
there.
get
it,
seven. Seven.
yeah,
I will
7.
get seven. Ashamuddin will get, oh,
six.
the first country,
Six.
six. Okay. Seoul. Seoul is
So
ranked as
Seoul
fifth
5 and 5th.
country. So at the same, Ashamuddin we get seven only.
I guess 7.
So we know Faiz and Azad have quite high mark, here. I don't know why.
yeah, I think all the same.
Ah,
I think the selection all the same.
Seven. Okay. Okay, for the Berlin. Berlin is the fifth one. Fifth. Berlin. Only Ashamuddin got full mark. Wow.
oh,
Congratulations.
I think Bali six too.
Hey, I think you wrong, ah.
I think you're wrong. Berlin is
I
six.
think.
Yeah, come on.
Wow.
I'm
really?
sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't
I'm
remember.
sorry. Oh, I got eight. Oh, sorry, Ashamuddin. You lose again.
Never mind.
Never mind. You good? Seven. All right.
I'm good. I'm good.
Ottawa seven. Wow.
I think now is a battle between Ashamuddin and Ashfan. I think.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I got only seven, right?
Hmm.
Huh?
Not
No,
seven.
not the seven.
Not
Oh,
I
not
seven.
seven.
Not
think
seven.
7.
6. Four. You get four.
Oh,
You
it's
get
quite
four.
low.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Ashban, I
The
win.
winners. The
for
winners
the
8.
total point,
Yeah.
share the highest point, which is Aizat and Faiz. So the winner of
Yes.
this negotiation is goes to Aizat and Faiz. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank
So
you.
with
Congrats,
this,
guys.
But overall we did a good job. We all do a good job.
Yes.
a
Yeah.
very very good job. So
Hmm.
with this, we will end this negotiation with
Uh,
thank you and assalamualaikum.
thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.